Good afternoon, Tedla from New York. You're most welcome Straight Talk Africa after a very, very long time.
Yes, good afternoon, Shaka.
I'm hugely terrific. How are you, Tedla?
Very well, thank you very much. Let me be honest with you. When your guests come over there telling us about Donald Trump, maybe racist behavior, what do Africans get electing the first Kenyan to be the president of the United States? Kenyan is an American, definitely. I'm not like Donald Trump. Obama administration, go back the Clinton administration and the Bush administration. After 9/11, Africa is seen as a battleground, nothing more than that. Whatever economic policy United States might have is all now downgraded to security. So whatever we are doing in Africa, Donald Trump is not going to be on stage and curse Africans. He will not do that. If you say that Donald Trump is a racist, I don't buy that argument. Donald Trump might not be informed about Africa. Donald Trump might not give the list of African leaders. If you ask him, he might not even mention one African leader. Hillary Clinton can list all the African leaders. That should not be our criteria. For Africans, we should have our independence. One of you gentlemen was said, Africa is not independent. Africans, they have no the right to elect their own leaders. That struggle, it doesn't matter whether Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, it doesn't change. So for us, the right of the Africans is, what do we get by electing a black man to be an American leader? Nothing, zero. Let me tell you that.
Thank you, Tedla. Thank you very much, Tedla. And of course, you are a lawyer in New York, perhaps, but I think you made your point. Let's go to Samuel from Uganda. Good evening, Samuel. You're most welcome to Straight Talk Africa.
Good evening, Ndugu Shaka. How are you?
I am hugely terrific. How are you, Samuel?
Thank you very much for bringing Ndugu Amonini Murera. The last time I checked, I know he's a Canadian doctor. Now, let me go to Mr. Awet.
Yes.
How is the Donald Trump administration going to tackle the Muslim and racial question? Because he is seen as oriented to only the Christian norms, whereas we have to coexist with all religious affiliation, be it Muslim community. About the gun control, will Donald Trump control the sale and acquisition of guns, or will he openly support the traditional rifle possession? And how is he going to win the African hearts? Are we seeing him as someone going for Africa and its democratic principles? What is your take, Mr. Witt? Thank you, Shaka.
Thank you very much, Samuel, all the way from Uganda. Let's go to Camelot from Tanzania. Good evening, Camelot. You're most welcome to Straight Talk Africa.
Good evening, Shaka. Habari?
Nzuri, habari gani ndugu?
Nzuri sana.
Yes, sir. What is your question, sir?
No, I just wanted to comment on the discussion right now.
You have a minute.
No, I just want to witness that I've been seeing the changing of the American administration fourth time, and the people are very much disappointed. The people are very much worried of the changing of the administration. But finally, if you just evaluate after 4 or 8 years, you find nothing has been contributed to the Africa. And it is our all the time that we think that the administration, when it's changing, we expect to get something from the America. But it's my point of view, I think we must work hard, we as Africans, and not just worry about the changing of the American administration. So I just want to comment on that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Awit?
I understand the frustration of Tedla calling from New York. But an American president's principal job is to serve American people and American interests. So we cannot complain about President Obama for doing his job well.
In fact, he has done a lot of really, I mean, he has made enormous contributions, frankly, to Africa. You're talking about Power Africa, electricity. You're talking about the Mandela Washington Fellowship, which brings 500 students here each year for the last 5 years.
He has. But also by given how consequential things in America are for Africa, improving the conditions on the ground here in the U.S. is very, very important. And having inherited an economic mess, this president has pulled the country out of the mess that it was and put it at a higher gear, and American economy is doing much better.
Guess